Now, the next thing we're going to get into is the mystery box battle. Michael, you want to grab the mystery boxes? This should be interesting.
Who's doing it? You, me?
I think it's you and me. John can decide who wins the argument.
I don't know how this works.
Oh, we're gonna explain. We'll explain.
Here, let me just peek real quick.
No peeking. No peeking. You can lift them up and shake them around if you want.
He's got to guess what's in them, or
no. So basically, the way the mystery box battle works, there's two like materials. So it could be vinyl flooring and laminate flooring, or it could be plywood and OSB, or it could be
caulk and silicone.
Well, yeah,
we also had copper versus PEX.
Oh, I wish I would have had that one.
Yeah, or me and your dad did concrete versus asphalt for your driveway.
Okay,
I definitely won that battle. Bob got credit online, but that was just they had sympathy credit for him and his beard, and the fact that he kept talking about his wife. Love you, Kate. All right, so that's you got your pick.
I think so.
You're in. All right,
yeah.
Let's see what we've got.
Does
Mike?
he know what's in these boxes, Tammy?
John?
I mean, he probably bought them, but he doesn't know.
Oh, you.
Matt does know him. I'm getting to a point where he needs to give me a list, and I have to be the one to put him in the mystery boxes, so he doesn't have a
There's no research that's gone into this.
I see how many note cards you got over there.
Well, that's just the...
So you got to argue your case for what's in your box?
Yes, and why mine is better than his, and he's going to argue why his is better than mine.
Gotcha. Okay.
And we each get 1 minute, essentially.
Right.
So...
Are you ready?
You want to go open them up? Let's see what we've got.
I got a do not eat pack.
That's not it. That's just keep that dry in there. There's something in there. I've got a nail.
Yeah.
Mike's got a screw.
A Torx.
That is a Torx bit screw, which is the only kind. I mean
that's really
folks,
what
if you're going to the store and you're buying screws, Torx bit is the only way to go.
Yeah.
If you're buying Phillips, you're buying the wrong stuff. If you're buying flathead, holy cow, join the 20th century. You know, yeah, that's bad news. But yeah, and square bit, you want to avoid that too because they get rounded over all the time. You know, they're better than Phillips, but square drive is still Torx is the way it's at. But yeah, so Mike's got a Torx bit 3.5-inch screw. I have a adhesive coated 3.5-inch nail, and we're talking framing. So if we're framing, which one is better and why? We will give our arguments. If you wish to contribute to our arguments, please definitely share. Mike could probably use a lot of help with his because I know he's going to lose this one. But Mike, would you like to go first or second?
I'll go second.
All right, I'll go first. So nails. The nice thing about nails is I can slam 1,000 of these in a couple minutes.
1,000?
Maybe. Depends on how fast your nailer is and how fast you are. You ever heard of roofing nailer?
You're pretty
fast. Those roofing nailers, dude, those go...
we're not talking about a roofing nailer. We're talking about
a nail. Okay, a nail for framing. I mean, if I had a framing nailer, I could easily 16 nails in probably more than that if I got going. But I can put a lot of these things in. They have glue adhesive on them. Mm-hmm. They even make them in ring shank and all that kind of stuff that makes them harder to come apart. They can also be put into a basically it's a nail gun that doesn't require a hose anymore. So now we can do it with electric nail guns.
We've had that for years. It's called a screw gun. Go on.
Hey, don't interrupt my time.
Sorry.
So when it comes to these nails, I can put a lot of these things in no time. And they are strong and they do a really good job. They've been around for a lot longer than screws have been around. You know. Plus your screw's going to take forever to drive in. You got to carry a whole pouch of them. They're much more expensive, probably double the cost. Yeah. And they do make guns for them, but they're really not for framing or anything like that. So you're stuck carrying a pouch of them or holding them in your mouth and stuff. I just got a nail gun. Bang, 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 bang. I'm done. I can put a whole wall together in no time while you're still on your third screw. What do you got?
That's only if you're shooting them out of a gun. If you're doing them by hand, I bet you this is faster. Because I guarantee you're going to miss.
At least one of the swings,
So this is a coated...
That's who's swinging the hammer, me or John?
This is a coated deck screw, Torx. Like I mentioned, you can put it in with a regular screw gun and impact. And I think this is better because I can take these out. very easily and reuse these. That's a one-time use.
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt.
That's a one-time use. And this is going to get the whatever you're putting together a lot tighter than that. It's going to pull it tighter. It's going to hold better. It's you can get them in various different lengths, various different coatings on them, also materials. You can go stainless. You can go triple coated deck screw.
Spin because you get to use a drill.
Yeah,
that's just because you like Mike. No, just kidding. That's Kelsey.
I like the sound my impact makes when it puts them in.
I like the sound my drum makes. You risk shooting the nail through your finger. See, Kate's trying to help you, dude.
She's right. She's right.
It's not like you're a fifth son or something like that.
That's irrelevant.
Yeah, right.
I lost my train of thought. I think it's better. I hands down go for screws over nails anytime I'm doing a remodeling project.
All right,
because it holds better. I can reuse them.
All right. I got it.
That's just my thought.
I like nailing things.
I like screwing things.
Bob's
really, boys. Really,
you're gonna make Bob laugh and his neck hurts. Cut it out. Okay. So those are the arguments, John. You're framing a house or a wall. Which are you going with?
That's tough because I'm kind of biased towards screws. But I would, if framing a house, you're gonna use nails. I mean, the speed and efficiency of it is a lot quicker.
But if you're framing a deck.
No. This is just okay. Framing a deck, sure.
But a lot of times
you said framing.
But he said I won the argument. He already said. Don't try to change his mind now. Your minute is up.
If you're building a house, hey, you're gonna use nails. Your minute
is up.
Yeah.
Your minute
is up. Modeling,
stop. Your minute's up.
The screw one.
Screw one.
The screw.
But John was the one that got to pick.
Yeah.
Well,
he said the nail.
Don't let the screw one online. Everybody else is.
I use a screw pretty much 100% of the time though. So
wood will not rot around the screw before the screw gives way.
What's that?
The wood will not rot
around the screw before the screw gives way. I think they would rot around either.
I think the point that's being made is it's harder for the wood to come apart from a screw than a nail. Like oftentimes you see
expansion
the wood
and contraction, then the nails pull out. Because you've never seen that before.
In the wood.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Sorry.
You already lost the argument according to John. You won the audience just because it's like you're like her fifth son. Okay.
Yeah.
That doesn't.
I mean, she said will not.
If you're
or will rot.
If it was a question for framing an entire house, you're gonna use nails.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. You're gonna use nails.
There's application for both. Let's be real.
Yeah.
There's a place for each. But when you're framing a house, you're gonna be putting in thousands and thousands of fasteners. And in the time that Mike can drive 5 of those, I'll have driven 50 of these.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a big difference in time. And with the new technology, with the adhesives that are built, like they basically coat it in adhesive in it as it goes through the shaft of the... Sorry.
As it goes through the materials that it's penetrating?
As it penetrates through the... Oh, my God. Stop it. Okay, it gets heated up and the adhesive activates.
Hold it together.
And holds it together. Yeah. So, and then they got ring shanks and stuff that work with it as well, which is kind of nice because the wood expands. The wood goes away from the rings and then it presses in against the nail. There's uses for both for sure. Yes, I know it's a family show. We're not saying anything inappropriate yet. Okay, so that is our mystery box battle. Hopefully you enjoy that we do this every week as far as comparing two materials or two things that are in construction that would be good. Hey, thanks for tuning in today, you guys. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you want to know when we put out the next one, give me a bell notification. It's a little bell on the bottom right-hand side. And subscribe. You want to know when I'm coming out with new stuff or whatever. You want to be able to check us out and be alerted to new video content coming your way. Subscribe button's really the way to go. Thanks again for tuning in, you guys. Remember, the better you take care of your house, better it's going to take care of you. Have a good one.